Hello, everyone. Warm welcome to this lovely Sunday afternoon here, and we are at Hungary today, part 7 of the driver career mode here at Alpha. Just got wrapped up from qualifying and on a high right now because I just set the fastest lap, and I'm starting off pole position for the race today. Let's go. Like, I am pumped up, ready to go. I don't know how that happened. Like, I just pulled that one out of the bag there by, like, I beat, I think Charles by, like, 0.023 of a second. Like, it was some, Lewis Hamilton and over Max and Hungary this year in qualifying. That's how tight it was at the last second there. I was the last one over the line at the end of qualifying, and yeah, put the fastest lap in somehow with an Alpha. Like, what? Unbelievable. I think, to be honest with you, I think everyone, like including myself, I think the AI too is setting up for the race, which is going to be wet. It's going to be a full wet race at the start. Will it dry toward the end? We don't know, but it's definitely going to start wet. So that's going to be it's going to make things interesting to say the least. But yeah, we'll see what we can do. Hopefully we can. I mean, it's the wet, so you never know what can happen. We could hang on and for a podium, that'd be awesome. It's going to be a lot to ask for to hold on to the win, but we're going to try. We're going to try our best. We're in a good spot, obviously the best starting spot. So hopefully we can pull this off and have a good result today. So yeah, looking forward to the race. And with that being said, without further ado, here we go.
Button, Hill, Alonso and Kovalainen, the names of the drivers who had their breakthrough in Budapest, winning their first Grand Prix right here. The Hungaroring, it's like Monaco without the boats, although the boats today can come in very handy indeed. 14 corners, 6 to the left and 8 to the right, and some very tricky challenges to deal with out there. These rainy conditions aren't going to help things. It is very likely we'll see a safety car or two during today's race. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Alexander lines up on pole position, Charles Leclerc alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Sainz, Perez, Verstappen, Norris, Gasly, Fernando Alonso, Oscar Piastri, Magnussen, Ocon, Russell, Stroll, Bottas, Tsunoda, Albon, Hulkenberg, De Vries and Logan Sargent. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. A warm welcome to Natalie Pinkham, who is beside me in the commentary box today. Now, can I get your take on Max Verstappen? And we welcome Anthony Davidson to the commentary box once again. And this driver had a great win last time out. Can they carry that momentum into this one?
It's always nice to come into a Grand Prix weekend on a high, but your expectations are based much more on your practice and qualifying runs. So it's the momentum from those sessions that they'll be hoping to carry into the race today.
After the points finished last race, let's aim to keep that momentum going.
All right, let's go. Let's get a race strategy on here. Obviously, can't really do much with the starting tire. Starting full wets. But yeah, we'll see how things go with the weather. If it's going to keep up the rain, or if it's going to, warrant a change to intermediates at some point during the race. But we'll see what we can do. Let's go ahead and edit our setup here. We can't really do too much except for change the front wing. I did lower this a bit during qualifying because it was dry, so just give us a little top speed down the straight, which I'm glad I did because that was probably enough to really, that slight change was enough to put it on pole. So yeah, let's go ahead and increase this though because it's going to be a wet race, so we need as much wing as we can to help us with traction and all that stuff during the wetness of the race. So there we go. Other than that, I think we can lower the fuel load a bit because it's wet as well. Generally, you can get away with like even under fueling the car in the wet conditions because it's gonna, you won't burn as much fuel obviously during the race with that. So yeah, I think we can get away with that. I think we're gonna go ahead and let's do this. We'll do 34 kilograms. Just under fueling the car and see what we can do with that. All right. So with that said, here we are. We are leading the field to the start here on our formation lap. Let's get into it. Ooh, yeah, this track is very wet. Lots of standing water. It's going to be very tricky here at the start. Let's see if we can ask our... Ooh, okay, all right. I want to ask our... so we can get a weather update here.
So the rain's easing off a bit, but the track is still going to be wet for a while. Be careful. Full wet seems like the best tyre for now.
All right, so it sounds like the rain is going to be easing off. Didn't say when, but yeah, we could be looking for a switch at some point to the intermediate tire after a few laps. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Like a full wet tire is like the worst tire to be on. So we want to get off of these as soon as we can, if that is the case as far as the rain letting up. So there's really no need to heat up wet tires. It was like, yeah, there's no point of weaving because you want them kind of cold. You don't want them too hot, obviously. I'm gonna wait up a little bit though because we don't want to get to our grid spot and wait there for a long time and overheat the engine. So we can get the field to catch up a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna crawl to our grid spot here. Perfect. Awesome. All right. All right, here we go. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's do this. You know what I mean? Let's go. Hope we don't get bow tossed into the first turn. All right, so far so good. Good start. Ooh, some oversteer there. A little wide there. It always feels weird going from a dry track and qualifying right to the wet in the race, because I'm like, you know, yeah, it's a little adjustment going on there, you know, after like completing a few laps in the dry, and then obviously it's way different in the wet. So far, so good. I did do quite a few laps in practice in the wet because it did rain. So it's all about kind of getting readjusted to the feel. Uh-oh. Caution's out. Virtual safety car. I gotta slow down here. So it looks like there's an accident behind us. We have to slow down to a certain delta pace here. Okay, it's ending, so here we go. Okay, and we're good to go. Whoa, whoa! That's the tricky part of getting back on the gas again after, because your tires are cold, like super cold. Almost lost it right there. Man, car wants to slide so much right there too over those curbs. There we go. Finding a good groove here. Snap oversteer. Another fastest lap. I worked on a pretty good setup during practice just for these conditions, and I think they're paying off. My efforts have paid off a bit. I think it's almost time for intermediate tires.
This rain could be with us for a while. Light rain conditions for the foreseeable future. Okay, full wets seem to be the fastest tyre for now.
He still thinks full wets are the tires, so they're still back there, so they haven't pitted yet. Yeah, once I kind of get used to the conditions, I kind of feel at home in the wet. I know it sounds kind of wrong, but it's the best way to describe it. Honestly, the key is stay off the curb as much as you can.
Okay, mate, don't worry about the damage. I've got some new strategy options if you go and check your MFD.
Damage? Let's talk about damage. I didn't hit anything. Alright, we're gonna check out that strategy in the straight here. 1 second. Could be time for Pinters? Yeah.
Understood. Copy that.
We should have boxed right now. I didn't. Shoot. Yeah. I could have came in the pits right there, but. Alright, we'll do one more lap. Hopefully that won't cost me too much time by that mistake, but he scared me when he came on the radio and said, "You have damage." I'm like, what? No, I don't. They gotta word that better in the game, or the developers of the game, because it's just a tire change, no damage. Few of them staying out. I wonder if they have already pitted. I hope they haven't pitted yet. Can't tell if they're on the intermediates or not. Well, back in P13. There's no way we would have lost all that time if they did already pit for intermediates. So I hope not. If they're still on full wets, we're going to pass them pretty quickly here. And then obviously they're off the pit, so. Yeah, so we're on the right tire for sure. Charles is way back here in 12th. Did he already pit, I wonder? No, he's still on full wets. He's not even boxing this lap either. I gotta get around him. He's really slow because he's on the wet tire on full wets. He's gonna go to the inside. I'm gonna have way more traction in this corner. Should be able to easily get around him. Like that. Ferrari bottling another strategy. Who knew? Looks like Albon's also on the full wet tire still. This is a bad part to be at the track to catch somebody on full wets because they are super slow. We're on the outside here. Careful. There we go. Yeah, everybody should be coming in for inters now. Look at that, fastest lap. Yeah, inters are the tire to be on. We're in third. I wonder if two people have yet to stop. Unless they went on inters before us. Yeah, they're definitely still on wet tires, whoever's in front of us. Okay, it's George. Wow. Bad call from Mercedes, too. Usually George is the first one in for intermediate tires. If he's gonna stay out, are you, like, okay? Wow. Shocking. Well, Lando also still out on full wets. Oof. Got too much curb there, almost lost it. Well, about halfway through the race. We are halfway through the race. So let's see if it's going to keep raining. Or maybe the track, it'll stop and the track will dry up. So, but otherwise, we are still holding P1. Looking really good for our first win, upset of the century. Probably not since Sebastian Vettel in AlphaTauri or Toro Rosso, whatever you want to call it back then, at Monza.
Okay, information on Sainz. They're
Carlos is
retiring
out.
from the
Uh-oh.
race.
Another virtual safety car. Which I'm glad it's a virtual, because if it's a full safety car, that means they're going to catch up and be right behind me again. So I'm actually okay with this. Virtual safety car. How are we doing on fuel? Oh yeah, easily. Good. We can save some more just for fun if you want to. Just to make sure we'll get to the end. Oh. Wasn't paying attention. What's, on my Delta. Whoops. There we go. Okay, now it's ending, so we can speed up a little bit here. Well, track is definitely improving. I'm seeing a lot of fast laps being put in. I just went purple in sector 2. And there's fastest lap for me. But that might not stand for a while, or that won't stand. The track keeps improving, so. Might be dry tires in a few laps. We'll see if the rain stops. by the end of the race. We got 8 laps to go. Honestly, the key in wet races is consistency. You know, limit your mistakes. Don't use too much curb. Short shift out of corners. Keep your revs low so you don't spin your tires. Yeah, I think we're getting close to dries. Definitely before the end of the race, I would imagine.
No rain expected, no rain expected for the time being. We're not certain which is the best tyre right now, dries or inters.
Ooh, yeah. I'm not sure, so I think we're going to come in for dries either this lap or the next one. Rain has stopped, for sure. I think the next lap. Yeah, DRS is enabled, so yeah, track is drying, rain stopped, so yeah, let's put on some soft tires, get us to the end.
first position, front of the pack. Perez is behind you. And the gap behind us is 13.3 seconds. They're on old intermediates. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. All right, 6 laps to go now.
Let's stay at one more lap. He's still on Inter's behind, so we don't really want to be technically the first one to go because we have the lead. We don't want to like pit and come out behind people, so let's try to do one more lap on Inter's and then we'll pit at the end of this lap, I think. I mean, the track's still wet. It's like right at the borderline, like for dry. Like this part is like almost completely dry. Alright, here we go. Gamble for softs. Alright, we came out in third, so not bad. I mean, the track is definitely dry, so we're on the right tire. I think there's enough laps left, so even if the top two in front of us stay out on Inters the rest of the way, we'll catch them. We should be able to catch them. I mean, if they pit, we're gonna pass them. But I think we have enough pace on the dry tire to overtake them on track. Should they stay out? Like, if there's only 1 lap to go or 2 laps to go, I wouldn't have done that, but since there's like 3 or 4 laps, I mean, I think that's the right call. We're gonna be like 5 seconds a lap faster. On these tires. At least. Yeah, look, we already caught him. Yeah, we made the right call. Let's see what they do. If they pit, or are they going to stay out on Inters? They're going to stay out. Wow. I mean, it is kind of too late now. And this is for the win. Around the outside, maybe? No. We'll take our time because we have the tire advantage for sure, so. Probably can't pass off the track. There we go, around the outside. Perfect. Last lap, here we go. Let's go. I can just coast to the finish line now. I got so much of a lead. I can save my components by not pushing too hard. Look at this. Look at this. What did we just do? Huh? What did we just do? Let's go! Come on! Let's go!
It's victory in Budapest then, and what a victory.
Shoey time tonight, boys. Let's go!
Natalie, fill us in. What was it that helped the team achieve their success today?
I feel consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can
Wow.
do that, you can capitalize on
Who would have thought?
without
Not
making
me.
any of your own. And that's an approach that can push you
Hey,
a long
look
way
at us.
up the field.
Look at us. Who would have thought? Not me.
Alfa Romeo have been winning fans the world over with their brilliant driving, showing that they're a force to be reckoned with out there on the track. And they'll certainly be building on that fan base after today's excellent results.
Wow. Let's go. Gotta break out my Vettel Egyptian dance here in a minute. Ash, if you're listening to this is for you. This win is for you. Dedicate this one to you. Wow, what a race.
So let's have a quick look at how the drivers' standings have changed. Let's focus on driver of the day, Natalie. Come on, who do you pick?
I have to give it to Alexander.
It's time
Yeah,
to
thank
check
you,
out the
Natalie, for giving me the
constructors'
driver of the day.
Red Bull pull further ahead in the standings.
Another team that will be satisfied
Oh,
with
man.
this Grand Prix is Alfa Romeo.
Look at that, I was the
whose
only
good
one who
results
stopped
moves them
a second
further
time
up
for
the
dry
championship.
tires. No one else stopped besides me. Everyone stayed out on inters. Wow.
But with more races lined
Wow.
up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Unless, I wonder if he stayed out on full wets and then, I bet some people like stayed out on full wets and switch a dry tire at the end. Because there's no way he's doing a minute 20 on an intermediate tire. And I coasted like the last few corners on my lap. Otherwise, I probably should have just said the fastest lap, to be honest with you. But I forgot about the extra point you get for fastest lap. So maybe I should have pushed and not coasted around the corner, even though I had a huge gap. So whoops. So maybe not entirely flawless, but performance. But we'll take it. We're gonna take that win. Wow, I am just so pumped right now after that. What a race. I think we have a quick break in the action, I think. Or is it, no. It's after Spa, I think, is the summer break in the season. So we have Spa next. Another awesome track. Love Spa, so yeah, gonna hopefully have a good result there too. And then obviously Monza and Suzuka. I mean, 3 tracks in a row that I'm really good at. So yeah, can't wait to see what else is in store for the rest of the year. So with the slowest car on the grid, pretty much P1 baby, let's go. Like, let's go. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that wet race to turn to dry at the end. So if you did, hit that like button, I guess, if that's what people say on YouTube. But if not, hit the thumbs down. I don't care. Do what you want, but enjoy your Sunday. That's what you should do at the very least. Enjoy. I don't care what you do. Just have a great rest of your day. And we'll catch you in the next race.